Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. So today we are going to do the order of operations of mathematics, and this is really difficult for the students to understand. So let's start our chapter, and we are going to do step by step each and everything. So first of all, it is your bracket equations. So let's start without wasting any time. So we have first question over here. 40 plus 14 divided by 6, which is in the bracket. So first of all, I want to tell you something. So we have BODMAS in India. BODMAS. B stands for bracket, O of or order. D is for division, M is for multiplication, A is for addition, and S is for subtraction. But in US, we call it as PEMDAS. So in US as well as in Dubai. So P is for parenthesis, E is for exponents, M is for multiplication, D is for division, A is for addition, and S is for subtraction. So basically, what we are going to do, we are going to open the brackets. Okay. First, we have to open the brackets. Parenthesis also means the same thing, that you need to open the brackets first. So we have three types of brackets. First, we have this bracket, which is known as curve bracket or simple bracket. Then we have a square bracket, and then we have curly brackets. Okay. So curly brackets are always outside. That means, first of all, we always have to open this bracket, and then after that, this bracket, and then after that, this bracket. So this is the process that we need to follow when we have all the three brackets in our question. So let's just start with the first one. 40 plus 14 divided by 6. As I told you, here also and here also, we have to do the parenthesis or bracket first. We have to solve it first. So 40 plus 14 is 54. Now, as we have already solved the bracket, so we don't need to put any bracket over here. Just write down whatever is left. So we have 54 divided by 6. Now, in the times table of 6, when will you get 54? So 6 times 9 is 54. So 9 is my answer. I hope you understood this question. Now let's move ahead to the next question. Next we have, question is same, but brackets are different. And just because of the bracket, placement of bracket, our answer will be different. So how we have to solve this question? Let's start. Always remember, you have to write BODMAS or PEMDAS at the top of your page whenever you are solving this question. So every time I'm writing this, only and only reason that, so that I cannot, wrong my question. I don't want to do my question wrong. That's why I'm writing this, because according to this only, I have to solve this question. So we have to solve the bracket first, parenthesis first. So 14 minus 6 is how much? It is 8. And rest of the question you have to write it as it is. Now 4 times 8, 32. We have 1 0 over here, so I'm writing 0. And this is my answer. So look, just because of the different placement of the bracket, answer is changed, completely changed. Okay, so you have to take care of this thing. Now, next we have this question. Let's start. Again, we have to write BODMAS or PEMDAS. So first of all, we have to solve the bracket. So 30 minus 23 is 7. Rest of the question I am writing as it is. Now, what is the next step? There is no order, there is no exponent. If there is any division, no. Then we have multiplication, yes. So first of all, we have to do multiplication. So 6 times 7, 42. Rest of the numbers as it is. Now we have to do addition. So 35 plus 42. Your answer is 77. Okay. So that's how you have to solve this. Next we have this question. There is no parenthesis at all. So how we have to solve this question? Let's check. I'm writing again and again this thing. Only the reason is I want to be my questions to be correct. That's the only reason. So first thing what I need to do, I need to solve the bracket. There is no bracket or parenthesis, there is no exponent. Let's do the multiplication first. So 6 times 30 is 80, is 180, and rest of the questions as it is. Then we have addition. So first of all, you need to add these two because these two numbers are positive numbers. Before this number 23, we have a negative sign. So this is your negative number. Now we need to add these. 215 is my answer. After adding this, 180 plus 35. Okay. Now we have to subtract. At the end, we have to subtract 215 minus 23. So 5 minus 3, I'm doing 5 minus 3, 2. Now 1 minus 2 is not possible, so we have to borrow. So 11 minus 2 is 9 and 192 is the answer. I hope you understood this because I'm explaining you question properly. If you have any problem, you can ask any time. Next, we have this question. Again, we have to follow the BODMAS or PEMDAS rule. So first of all, we have to solve the bracket. 8 plus 5 is 13, and rest of the question I have to write it as it is. After that, there is no exponent, there is no order, there is division we need to do now. 40. So 5 times how much is 40? 5 times 8 is 40. Rest of the question I have to write it as it is. Now I need to do addition first. So 19 and 8 are both numbers are positive numbers. So this is my answer 27 minus 13. Now we have to subtract 7 minus 3. So 7 minus 3 is 4. 2 minus 1 is 1. So this is my answer. Okay. So I am following this rule. According to this only I am solving it, and that's how I am getting my answers correct. Okay. Next we have this. So let's start. First of all, write down BODMAS or PEMDAS. First of all, bracket 19 plus 2 is 21 divided by 19 minus 2 is 7. Why I solved both numbers? Because both numbers are in brackets. That's why I solved it. Next is I need to divide. 7 times how much is 21? 7 times 3 is 21, then plus 14 as it is. And now we need to add 14 plus 3 is 17. So this is my answer. I hope you understood this. Let's move ahead. Next we have this question. So 6 times 24 divided by 6 plus 4 times 3 plus 6. So we have to solve the bracket first. So 3 plus 6, 9. Rest of the question as it is. Now, we have to do the division first. So I'm doing division. 6 times 4 is 24 plus 4 times 9. Now we have to do multiplication. 4 times 9 is 36 plus 4, which is 40. So 40 is your answer. Now let's move ahead to the next question. So we have this question. So I am writing PEMDAS and BODMAS here. It should be PEDMAS or PEMDAS. Both things are correct because in some part of US we are using PEMDAS and some here we are using PEDMAS. So both are correct. Okay, so we have to solve the bracket first. So this is a rule. Minus minus is plus, plus minus is minus, minus plus is minus, plus plus is plus. So this is the rule which you need to follow. Here we have minus minus. So we need to add, as I told you, minus minus plus. We need to add. So 12 plus 7 is 19. But which is the big number? Here we have 12, which is a big number. And what is the sign before the big number? That is your negative sign. So you have to put that. And here we have 21. Since we haven't completed the question, so I am putting this in the bracket and I am writing rest of the question as it is. Now I am again doing 21 minus 19, which is 2, and this time I have completed my parenthesis or bracket. Now I am writing rest of the part of the question as it is. Now I need to do division first. So 3 times how much is 24? So 3 times 8 is 24. Rest of the question as it is. Now I need to do the multiplication. So 6 times 2 is 12. 12 plus 8 equals 20. So I am doing according to the rules given over here. Okay. I am not following my pattern. So you have to follow this pattern only, and then only you will be able to get your answer correct. Okay. Next we have this question. So let's start. BODMAS or PEMDAS. So first of all, let's solve the bracket. So 34 minus 26. So we have 8 times 3 minus 20 minus 8 is 12 divided by 6 plus 33. I just solved this bracket and rest of the question I wrote down as it is. Now I will do division first. So 6 times 2 is 12 and rest of the question as it is. Now I will do multiplication. So 8 times 3, 24. Rest of the question as it is. Now I will do addition. So this number is positive number and this number is also positive number. Why these two numbers? Because before 33 there is a plus sign. Before 24 there is no sign. So that means it is a positive number. Okay. Before 2 we have a negative sign. That means it is a negative number. So we need to add 24 and 33. So our answer is 57 minus 2, which is 55. Okay. So this is your answer. I hope you are understanding all the questions which I am explaining. Okay. Next we have this question. Okay. First of all, solve the bracket. So 33 plus 12 is 45 and rest of the question as it is. Now, I need to do the exponent. There is no exponent at all. Now we can do division. So 3 times how much is 24? 3 times 8 is 24. Rest of the question as it is. Now we have to do multiplication. So 21 times 6. 126 minus 12 minus 7 plus 8 minus 45. Now we have to add positive numbers. So it is positive. This is positive because they have positive sign before them. So 126 plus 8. 134 minus 12 minus 7 minus 45. Now we need to follow the rule. So minus minus is plus. Plus minus is minus. Minus plus is also minus. Plus plus is plus. So this thing we have to follow. So minus minus plus. So 12 plus 7 is 19, which is minus 19. And this minus 45. We have 134 here. Now again minus minus plus. So 45 plus 19. So we have 4 here and 4, 5, 6. So minus 64. So 134 minus 64, right? So let's take 134 minus 64 is 0 and 13 minus 6, 7. So 70 is the answer. I hope you understood this concept because I explained it very well. I try my best to explain you this question properly, all these questions. If you have any query, you can ask anytime by putting a comment. Okay, I'll definitely help you. And this is a part one of order of operations, and I'm coming up with a lot of questions of order of operations. So you will get a lot of questions of for practice. So thank you for today.